Early in the morning,
So guys, if you haven't seen already, Top5, Drake's alleged shooter, yeah? The baddest man in Canada, according to himself, the most untouchable Top5. If you didn't know, he was attacked in London and allegedly stabbed in the neck. He claimed it was just a scratch, but it turns out that it was quite deep and it could have ended in his life being lost. Now, there's been a lot of rumors circulating on who did it, certain videos, certain media, and DJ Akademiks has come out and exposed what's the truth and what isn't the truth from Top5 himself, apparently. Because DJ Akademiks likes to suck off Drake and get on his knees and glaze anyone who's associated with Drake. So Akademiks has come out and he's basically set the record straight on certain things. So I'm going to explain what allegedly happened last night in simple terms. So what's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and we are back with an update video all about the Top5 situation. Well, it turns out that apparently this actually has nothing to do with the UK people, UK road use, UK gangsters. While this happened on UK soil, apparently this doesn't have anything to do with any UK people, which is very, very interesting. Yeah, and Akademiks apparently confirms this. Yeah, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you just watch the video all the way to the end. It helps with the algorithm so much. We're trying to hit that 80,000, then 100,000. Press the like button, takes half a second, makes a massive difference. Subscribe if you're new, or if you're old, I'd really appreciate the subscription. Trying to hit 100k, as I said. And yeah, the Patreon video that I dropped yesterday is all about the Epstein list and how the cover-up is sloppy and disrespectful. Check it out. I'll see you over on Patreon. So let's get into this video. Now, before I actually talk about what Top5 said, I was very careful to be one of the only, I suppose, journalists or YouTubers or whatever, not to show certain footage because I heard it was cap. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to post in their videos that this massive crowd of people jumping on a Mercedes, jumping on a car, and the person laying on the floor outside that car was Top5. That is cap. That's the reason why I didn't put it in the videos yesterday, because it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? I was hearing that that's a completely separate incident. Now that's been confirmed today, that that is 100% not related to the Top5 incident. So if you've seen that footage, which I'll play a little bit on the screen, I don't want to get demonetized because it's like a violent, you know, car attack or whatever. But if you've seen the footage of people running up on a white Mercedes, like stomping on it, crashing it, whatever, attacking it, that is nothing to do with Top5 situation. That's a complete separate incident. So you can just see how lawless London is. That's its own thing. You know what I'm saying? We need to find out what happened in that story as well as the Top5 situation. You feel me? So let's actually hear what DJ Akademiks has got to say after he got off his knees, removed his knee pads, and wiped his face after sucking off Drake's friends and all that stuff, pretending that he's part of the entourage when he's just a fat alcoholic journalist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm cussing him out, but I'm an alcoholic. I've done videos about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm overweight, so fuck it. Me and Akademiks are the same, but he's just fatter.
Top5 is good. I spoke. He has like a big laceration. You know, it was kind of deep. He lost a lot of blood. He went through surgery. He's gonna have full recovery. That's a fact. But it's gonna take a little while. You know, but yeah, I think he said it was like 17 inches. But you know. But I ain't gonna lie, they, for what it's worth, yes, somebody definitely went, you know, try to kill him, you know.
So the first part of what Akademiks said is highlighting the severity of the injury. You can see Akademiks is sheepish, almost trying to maintain this kind of street code. He doesn't want to talk too much. Akademiks, you're a civilian, yeah? Stop pretending that you've got sides here, that you're on Top5 sides, and you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to release too much. Bro, you're a journalist. Do your job and just talk what it is. He basically says that there was a massive laceration, 17 centimeters. You feel me? That's a big gash. That's a proper cut. So whatever they tried to kill him with, they've obviously, they may have slashed his throat or whatever. Rather than stab, they may have tried to cut his throat when he wasn't paying attention or whatever. And you'll soon see that he was lacking. some people are saying, oh, top 5, he's smarter than that. He's not stupid. He wouldn't be rolling around on his own. He's rolling around 20 man deep. No, you know what I'm saying? He might have been with 20 man throughout the night, but when he got stabbed, he was lacking. He was on his own. But yeah, that part of the clip shows that the injury was serious. It wasn't just a scratch, and he really could have died because of this. You feel me? He lost a lot of blood.
There's like mad rumors and like fake stuff about it. That video is not real. So that video that they're saying is top 5, like that's not top 5. He told me, he said he was at this after party spot. He felt like people followed him, and he was taking a picture with a fan while he was going into the club. Because I asked him where his homies was at, and he's like, "Yo, I was with 20 people. I get to the spot. I get there earlier than them. I'm walking in the spot. I think they're already there. So really, I'm alone." And then, he goes to take a picture with someone, and somebody kind of ran up on him.
And so Akademiks confirms there that he was on his own while he was rolling around with ample people. He was taking a picture with a fan. I mean, what kind of fan? I'm sorry. Who's this fan that wanted to take a picture of top 5? What does top 5 do apart from troll, apart from clown online? What does he actually do? You know what I'm saying? Apart from antagonize his ops and antagonize different countries, what does he actually do to warrant a fan taking a picture of him? Is it just because he's got clout? Is it because he's Drake's alleged shooter? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Coming from his own mouth, by the way. He's the one that said that. I'm Drake shooter. I'm Drake shooter, eh? You know what I'm saying? Now, shout out my Canadians though, man. I know that place is a serious place. But he claims that he reckons he was followed. So this alludes to the fact that this was probably someone who he's got personal beef with. Someone not from the UK, but actually Canada. This appears to be Canada beef that's gone overseas to the UK, you feel me?
And again, I'm gonna just throw the allegedly on there, because I know everybody like running with the false things. This got nothing to do with the UK. Like, respectfully, it did happen in the UK, has nothing to do with the UK. It's a good meme. That's what I'm saying. Online will create a whole story, and it's completely wrong. It has nothing to do with him saying earlier in the day, there's no, like, killers out. That has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. It's some whole other shit. It's just not that. So, I know people want to believe it's like, yo, the UK slid. No, respectfully, he was there from days. Like, there was nothing, no bad blood. So, you said, does he know? Let the man. I don't know if you know, but he just knows it's not. He knows it's not. Okay, it's not some random UK guys that attacked him because he said there was no killing. Nah, it's not that. He was getting a lot of love in the UK. But yeah, unfortunate incident. It's gonna take a little while for him to get good, but it's straight.
So he confirms that it's got nothing to do with any UK guys. He says it in a bit of a passive aggressive tone. You can see it's kind of like, you can see he's even trying to par the UK off, like, respectfully, this has got nothing to do with top 5 saying there's no killers, bro. At the end of the day, he is on the whole a bit more of a credible source than the internet rumors, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, in terms of a UK person doing this, apparently that's not true. When he's talking about, oh yeah, the UK ain't got no killers, the UK soft, yeah, we can just drop our location anywhere. Apparently the UK didn't make him pay for that, and it was actually him dropping his location and whatnot. And his fellow Canadians ducked him down. Someone in the live said, does he know who did this? And he's all sheepish again, acting on some street code thing, saying, he knows what it ain't and what it is, whatever. So this appears to be Canadian beef that's gone overseas, essentially. So people on Reddit are already talking about rumors, and they're also saying that it's a Canadian thing, saying how long until YG tells on himself, and was the fan camera on? He's dying to post. The BFR guys would have filmed it. The club would have had security footage, and the fan he was taking pictures with may have a video. This will be exposed. And someone else said, jealousy is a female trait. Boondog, Presser, FB, and the rest of BFR, Wasp Gang, bandits are jealous of top 5 success. He's around mad successful entertainers constantly. Shit I've never seen these twerps do. They think taking him out would have them in his position. So they're saying that it's a backdoor situation, or people in BFR who apparently are meant to be cool with Top 5 beforehand, I think, for whatever reason. I don't really know the Canadian politics, so I'm not going to pretend like I'm talking about it, but it's either Canadian ops or Canadian friends who have backdoored Top 5. You feel me? But either way, yeah, whether a UK person did it or not, Top 5 needs to learn his lesson. He has to. You can't be going to other countries disrespecting people, saying they ain't got no killers, they ain't got no bad boys, because someone will want to prove you wrong. Not only that, dropping your location, saying you're here, saying you're there, and then so much so that Canadian ops have followed you. Either way, we don't actually know. This explains it a bit more, because it apparently comes from Top 5 himself via Akademiks. Whether it was sheepish or not, he still explained it a little bit more than what we knew. We can confirm that riot involving the Mercedes is cap. That's why I didn't put it in the video before. Yeah, man, it's just one of them crazy stories, really. But you know, this happens on a daily basis, and I feel like a lot of these people, they don't help themselves with their actions. You know, we saw how Fulio died, dropping his location every single where. Then he got absolutely sprayed up. Yeah, dead on arrival, Mr. Six. You feel me? We see it all the time. Pop Smoke, someone who's meant to be a real gangster, doesn't lack, posting his location in LA, and 20 minutes down the road you got the hood and gangsters coming to you. These are meant to be people that are familiar with the streets, but they lack so much, all for clout, all to show that, you know what, I'm good over here. I don't know, man. Let this be a lesson, Top 5. But as I said, he'll probably scurry off to back to Canada, and yeah, I don't know. He'll jump online saying, yeah, the ops did nothing, this happened, that happened. You feel me? It's all crazy. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you lot soon. Peace.